Duh. 1, 2, 3. Got a test and a test and a 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming. Let's see if this worked. Here we are. Here we go. The stream is healthy. That's what I like to see. The stream is active. Absolutely. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is wait. Do I even have the thing on? Yeah, I don't have the thing on. Silly me. Where would I even put my stylus? I can't draw without that. This is embarrassing. This is great. I know this stylus is around here. There it is. Windows DS4. Of course, of course. Hello, hello. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Costa. I hope you got a good weekend. A bon weekend. Okay, let me open up the horizontal stream to see what's good over there. I'll open up with a little drum and bass, as usual, as usual. Hope you're doing all right. Hope everyone's doing all right out here. Let's see. Let me go to your channel. There we go. Awesome. Sorry, but I need to take a shower. Hope I can come back. Okay. Take your time. Do what you gotta do. Okay. To the stream. Hold up. Subscribe. Chat a little. Circle. There we go. Time to actually start. So what I plan to do this stream is to work on the backgrounds a little bit. Let's see if all my levels are correct. Okay, my levels are just fine. You can hear the music a little bit. It's in the background. Okay, so now that I had that time off to refresh for the weekend, from Sunday, I can look at this with a whole new perspective. Okay, so the perspective that I have is adding a new layer and just drawing everything on top of it. And this is going to be red. Just got to change the color of this one to red. Can I do that? Can I do that? There we go. Wait, hold up. Let me see if everything is good. For a second. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling something was weird. But now we're back. We're back. Let me draw this line. This is the horizon. I imagine the street will probably be over there. And from there, there'd be a tree. And because it's North Carolina, the trees are essentially overtaking the streets and whatnot. Yeah, here we go. This can be like the side of the road. What about the background? Over here, no worries. Because I have reference material. Wait, where's the reference material? Yeah, I think the only reference material I need is from here, actually. Let's see. Bam. This is actually... Yeah, this is pretty much all I need. Because I want to see, like, what does it look like? What does it look like from the horizon line? Because the horizon line is always so weird. And usually from the horizon line, you just see more trees. Trees from the eye can see. Because of where we are, where this thing takes place. The series takes place. Wait, give me a second. I want to clean my thing for a second. There we go. I just saw a spot on my tablet. I want to get good. Alright, anyway, back to what we were doing. I see a lot of trees just going straight into the horizon, so I can just imitate that. The f-stop is pretty weird too, though. When I f-stop, but the thing's pretty weird. But let me just make it like this. So hopefully me in the future can understand what that looks like. Okay. And yeah, there is a fence down here, over here. Okay. And from that, what can I do with this? I know he's on this time of timing. I can probably sketch out some shapes that complements where he's at right now. Actually, since this seems like a narrow thing, it won't be. It would probably look like It would have that line on the road that you cannot cross. So I'll probably have like the two parallel lines. Not sure how that goes, but actually, how would that look? Okay. I'll move on to the next thing, so I don't have to think about it way too... Wait a second. I can just reuse this. I can draw this and then use it for this, actually. Because it's generally the same. And from this, I do want to see if I can just draw some trees. And see how that will look. Just to make this look a little bit more full. You know? Okay, so tree outlines. Well, car outlines and then tree shapes and the building outlines. That seems to be a good default. Like, don't think about it too much, because there's not going to be a lot of points of interest. That doesn't have a lot of point of interest, so you don't have to think about it too much. Right? Right. And plus, maybe I can make it red for, to help me out Let me see if I can change this a little bit. Because the horizon line seems a little bit too high. But man. Okay, this looks pretty this looks pretty fine. Alright. Let me move this up a little bit. Okay. Make the trees a little bit higher. You know what? Probably don't even need that. Trees and buildings and power lines as well. That's this area. Organic trees, square buildings that are as tall as the trees, and then you would have power lines. It makes you kind of think that like maybe I would have more. Maybe people can have more fun with backgrounds if they just think about the shapes, and after the shapes, they can think about everything else. Because I don't think people are really concerned about the accuracy of the dimensions or perspective or whatever. It's just only if it looks cool. If it looks cool enough, you know? Does it pass the rule of cool? So that's what I'm kind of going for right now. And I think this is pretty good. Okay, so gotta clean another smudge from the thing. Okay. Wait, I thought I saw another smudge. How does this even get dirty? That's strange. But with that aside, let's see if I can go back to this. What kind of shapes would I like to be represented here? Let me look back at my references. Especially from this one. First things first, I think the biggest one would be where the horizon line would be. And probably how close it is to that. This can be always checking back and forth to like cross-reference. This one's like way back, but you don't really know how far back it is, right? Like big shout outs to people who who knows how stuff like this works. I'm just I'm just going with the flow. It'll look like this. Okay, that's fair. Turn that off. Let's see if I would do that. Okay. Okay. There's some trees that would be in the background over here. Okay, that's good. I think I'll just keep this one a blank background. Blank background is pretty good. In that case, did that. Let's see if I can reuse this outline and see how that feels. Pretty baller, I'd say. Okay, with this, maybe later. Maybe later. Okay, let's see if there's any other pages I can speed. I can, like, feel out the backgrounds. This Reaper, I think I did the majority of it. Yeah, I think I did the majority of it. These were the ones that were just... I was dreading to do. But... Wait. I don't know if people can hear me. Okay, yeah, the thing's good. Yeah, but these were just the backgrounds I was dreading to do. But now that I'm not dreading them anymore, I got a little bit of an idea. I can make some scribbles, make some doodles, and have it be a-okay. I'll apply this with multiply. So the line art will always come out on top. So what's this? Smelly pen. 10. Yeah, that's fine. Let's give myself a little bit of a little assistance right here. Okay. Well, no. Let me see if you guys can see everything good. Everything well. Okay. Everything's directly below the Clip Studio logo. That's good. This is good. Okay. That'll be like one tree over here. This another tree over here. I don't have to draw what's behind them because that's not really important. Okay, so this would be like a tree right here. The trees would be just the foreground elements. The thing about North Carolina is that there are a lot of trees and a lot of buildings. So if I try to keep true to that, and keep track of okay. 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 Yeah, so I just keep track of that. Just having the general feel of it. One, two. Okay, with this, I feel like this is going pretty well. Let's see if I can add a little bit of overlap even in the background. Let's see if I can also add some detail, some windows to this building. Separate the windows. Looking pretty good, looking pretty sharp. What does the chat think about it so far? I guess this is how I'm doing trees for this series. Okay. Hopefully I'll feel good enough throughout the stream that I'll be able to get way more than I hoped to achieve done in this stream. Even though I did start like 10 minutes late, which I also apologize for. Let me make some lines for over here. I think what I can do over here is do the windows thing. The window texture again. So like the one thing I like to do about the window texture, maybe I can do the same thing over here. There we go. Okay. I would like to use like 3D backgrounds for this, but I feel like it's taking up a little bit too much time. So I'm just going off gut feeling at this point. Okay. I remember seeing a video that talked about implied detail, where things look good from a distance, but when you look closer to it, it doesn't look as refined. And that's what I'm trying to go for. Things that look pretty good at a distance. Because I feel like a lot of these comics, a lot of these manga style stuff, it's meant to be read quickly. Like, you're not meant to see every nook and cranny up close. Of course, you have your creators that are really, really good and really, really detailed. But everybody's trying to do their own thing. One size absolutely does not fit all. But since I am one guy and I want to do as much with the little time I have on this earth, I gotta maximize what I can do. So I'll also add shading like this. There we go. Hey, that looks nice. That looks nice. You gotta prioritize your time. Let me check. How does this look like without all the guidelines? Costa, welcome back to the chat. Okay. So I'm gonna take this. Wait, am I on the right layer? Yes, I'll take this. I'll copy it. I'll paste it here. Where is it? So I can kill two birds with one stone. Where is it? Here it is. Just like match that a little bit. Let me delete this. Let's see if I can move it a little bit down, a little bit lower. Actually, here we go. I can move it to over here. Let me check this horizon line real quick. Delete that, because that's not helpful. Let me move this guy. I forgot what layers I had him on. So I'm checking every... Okay, maybe these two. Yeah, these two. So I'm taking him, putting him over here. Don't know about this layer over here. Oh, it's a hatching layer, so that's above everything. So I'm gonna move that over there. How are you? I am doing good. I am doing good. How about you? I woke up a couple hours ago. Oh man, I forgot to get my lemon stuff. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I woke up a couple hours ago. I finished making vertical versions of Chapter 10, of Chapter 10 of Purgatory Academy. Yesterday I also made a couple of shorts just to test out how well I am with the recaps. And yeah, just test out how well I am with making recaps of chapters and updates. And I'm gonna try to make one for the newest chapter for Purgatory Academy when I can. Probably gotta do that tonight, or after the celebration stream later today. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it turns out. Cool, absolutely. Let me fix some of this stuff over here. Okay, that's good. Let me draw some simple stuff for this background right here. Yeah. It was it's been pretty cool having surpassing 500 subscribers. So yeah, the celebration of surpassing 500 subscribers is really nice. It feels good. And how that just keeps going, like 30 more people after the initial 500 was also a pretty good feeling. Now I'm slowing down on like how rapid I upload my shorts, because right now I think I have enough shorts to hopefully to at least hopefully one of them will get pushed on the algorithm. And now I'm just focusing on making the longer form content again. That's going to be my main focus now. Until I find out what works with vertical or with shorts. Right now, I think what's working with shorts is just using trending music. But we'll see after the first 3 shorts that I uploaded. Okay, this one will be multiply, so I can draw over it. But we shall see. Only time will tell. All I really need now is the either 3 million shorts views or 3,000 watch hours. We'll see how easy or difficult it is to obtain those. Only a matter of time. Okay, so with these... So how about you, Costa? What's something new that you have been getting into? I think for me, after a while, when I get monetized, my main focus is just how do I reach more people. That's just gonna be my main focus now. back to, all right, that's cool. How can I reach more? How can I expand this? But only time will tell. Actually, I'm not gonna go too ham on like what's behind them, because I feel like this is a good enough. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Okay. And I should implement in the next 5 minutes, I'm probably gonna sit down and sit down for 10 minutes and then conversate with the chat a little bit more, so I can like switch back and forth and probably give my legs a rest. Because I know that meme. Every time I live stream, people told me to sit down, and I would just stand for the entire stream, just for the thrill of it, just for the fun of it. Maybe even change the music. I gotta see if I can turn on the frequently asked questions. If you need more to wait, hold on. What's up, young Buddha? The second, welcome back. Hey, dear star. Yeah, of course I remember you. If you need more to converse with, I'll gladly join. Yeah, what's the conversation? What y'all want to talk about? Topics. I am open to converse. I got sick yesterday. Why'd you get sick, man? How'd that happen? I know it's. I say why'd you get sick like it's a choice. But hope you're doing. Hope it's not like super serious. Your sickness. Oh, Costa. All right, Costa. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, my brother had a fever and I caught it. Oh yeah, I know it's getting to that summertime, so that summer fever is really annoying. Involuntary sickness. You can't do anything about that. That sickness got to travel somewhere. If it's not gonna be your brother, it has to be somewhere else. How you been? I've been doing good. I woke up. I converted the chapter 10 of book 2 of Purgatory Academy into shorts. And now instead of like scheduling them like 6 times a day, 6 times a day, I'm just gonna post it once a day since I've already met the 500 subscriber requirement. And now all I really need is the 3,000 watch hours and the 3 million shorts views. So that's that's the goal for right now. Epic, absolutely. And oh yeah, Asif the Gambler. What's up? What's up, Asif? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the horizontal chat. I think what I'm hoping for in the future is to be one of those YouTube live streamers that would have like 50 people in the chat at once. Because I notice YouTube sometimes they just give people like 50 viewers and the person wouldn't know what's happening. So I guess it's just I hate saying luck, but I hate saying luck so much, but it is what it is. You can't really control it. It's if the algorithm favors you. If you please the machine. But until that time, I'll just keep streaming, keep working on this live. But anyway, how's everybody doing in the chat? How you doing, young Buddha the second? And how you doing, Asif? I need to go through all the posts and stuff to get caught up. Oh man. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I make a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a hassle. Now, before I post, well, what I'm going to do with all my newer uploads is have a previously on this series, so people don't have to get all caught up if they don't want to. so they'll just know the context of everything. Good. All right. Good. I feel good today, and my dogs are so annoying. Yeah, dogs be like that, but you gotta love them because they love you unconditionally. I think that's how it goes. Woke up recently, and maybe that's streaming. Maybe the streaming fluctuations in viewers is your base viewers' time zones. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm gonna try live streaming on at different times of day again. I'm probably gonna do that. Oh yeah. Also, time check. What's your time? What's everybody's time zones? So I can see what's going. So I can see what would be a good time to stream. Okay. I have 6 dogs, but right now I have half. Okay, young Buddha, 8:51. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. Hey, can you use Bongo Cat OBS plugin? What's the Bongo Cat OBS plugin? Same. Okay. Okay. Actually, I think this the morning streams are going to work out a little bit more because it's the summertime. People, well, at least people who are in college or in school who or don't really have that much going on during the summer. I'll probably get more of the morning viewers. But usually when I stream, I do get a lot of morning people turning out. So maybe there's something going on over there. Wait, hold up. This isn't right. Okay. What should be over here is the building, I think. Let me look back. There should be, yeah, so you should probably see the building. Probably in the background like this. Just search it. Okay. I'm drawing right now. Okay. Active more. Haven't been active much. Okay. Like, it would also help if you would just tell me what the Bongo Cat plugin is, but whatever. Bongo Cat overlay, okay, built-in Live 2D cubism. This is a lot of words that I'm glossing over. Admire. So I'm glad. So I go on walks every day, every morning. Yeah, go on walks. Everybody go on walks every morning, every day, to get the blood pumping. Probably in the morning, since in the summertime it can be brutal in the midday. Do you question? Do you have a plan laid out for this comic? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That's a pretty broad question, I feel. Like, right now, like, I have a lot of plans, but it's very specific. Like, in terms of letting people know about it, yeah, this is part of the thing. Also, making motion comics for the comic is part of the plan, letting people know about it. But you probably have to be more specific than that. Okay, let me tree right here. I probably have another tree right here. This is a building. I'll probably have another tree right here. And I remember a thing right here. Oh, okay. And do touch grass on your walks. Oh, yes. Always touch grass. Always touch grass, everybody. Okay, Bongo Cat. or you can add a custom 3D avatar on live stream. Oh, kind of like a VTuber. Is that what you mean? Asif. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know how effective that would be into keeping the retention of people looking at the streams. I'll give it a thought. I'll give it a thought. Oh, like a storyboard? Yes, I storyboard everything. I think in the future stream, I'm gonna do storyboarding streams again. Probably tonight. Not sure. But I like editing at night. I don't know. But yeah, at first I storyboard everything. I storyboard everything traditionally, and then after getting the storyboards down, I go and sketch everything out digitally. And after that, I like to stream the rest of the process, like the sketching, then the line art, then the lettering, then the what do they call it, the toning, and then the backgrounds finally. And yeah, I have a finished chapter after all those methods. Yes, that's basically what I do. Okay, Alsif says, do some experimenting sometimes. Okay, we'll do. And one thing I notice is that not a lot of people really show up to the horizontal live streams. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, I can do some experimentation and see how people react to that. How much content do you have storyboarded in the future? Okay, how many chapters? Okay, question. How much content have you storyboard into the future? Okay, how many chapters laid out? For one of my series, Let's Go Metal Hero, it's about two siblings who turn a robot into a superhero. I have the entire volume 1 storyboarded. Usually I would try to storyboard the entire volume, but because now I'm juggling between 4 different series, the way that I do it, I try to storyboard the entire chapter first, and after storyboarding the entire chapter, I work on everything in segments. So like 5 to 12 pages, and then I post those 5 to 12 pages, and finally I work on the next series. So like Purgatory Academy, I storyboard everything, segment out into like 5 to 12 pages, and after I finish 5 to 12 pages of that chapter, I move on to another series, 5 to 12 pages, and then so on and so forth. It also helps me. It helps me not. It actually keeps me from burning out. Actually, so I won't keep looking at the same thing like over and over again. And also allows me to experiment with different art styles, how to utilize different effects, utilize different things. So it helps out. It helps out a lot. I like the traditional center work ethic. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I I think it's so funny how I explain how I work on these comics, and people always are like, "You're gonna burn yourself out," and I'm like, actually, it prevents me from burning out working on these series like this. Because like I think after working on book 2 of Purgatory Academy, I was working on it for like 2 years straight, and I think after that I was like, I want to do something else. But as I was working on Chimera Island, I think I just had another idea for a series, and it just kept piling on until here we are, you know? Okay, so this is a good thing to stop. This is a good thing. I prefer the horizontal, but typing on is quicker on vertical. And damn, you have the grind 100%. Exactly, exactly multifaceted workflow. Oh yeah, it is what it is. It really is what it is. For the horizontal I do the vertical because as you can see, the vertical gets pushed to more people than the horizontal live stream. Because nobody really has a choice to like click on the vertical live stream. The only choice that people have with when it comes to like the vertical live streams is if they're going to swipe up and go to the next person. So this is very much a strategic move. So people who are I would like to call veterans to the channel or people who are already subscribed, they like to go to the horizontal live stream because it shows more of the content, while the vertical is more like speed dating. Oh yeah, and I also do all of the whatchamacallit, the marketing. How long do you work on your comic per day? I work on my comics like 3 hours a day, 6 hours a day if I have the time or I don't have anything else planned. Avery. Yo, what's up? What's going on, Avery? I'm just working on this comic, talking with everybody in the chat, showing my work ethic, telling people how it is, what's going on. Because I usually segment my... Oh, yeah. Back to what Deerstar said. I usually segment my days. Oh, yeah. Also, Avery, what's going on with you? Welcome to the chat. Deerstar. What I usually do, I segment my days into 3 hours. So the first hour is just me, like, working on the comic, streaming. The second 3 hours is usually storyboarding, or yeah, it's usually storyboarding, like planning out future content. And the third hour is mostly marketing in terms of making videos and making motion comics, making promotional stuff, and finding out ways to expand my reach online. So that's basically the grind. From Monday to Saturday, and Sunday I just rest. I Avery says, "Oh wow, what's the comic about?" This comic, Just a Reaper, is about a young Grim Reaper named Eric, and this is him right over here, trying to keep hell off Earth. And the hell on Earth, it comes in different shapes and sizes. So the hell on Earth for this volume is this demon named Cain. So that's the front and skinny, the short and skinny of the series. Right now, this is chapter 3. I made everything into a motion comic, or a comic dub, or whatever you like to call it, on my channel, so you can I'll watch the 2 chapters, and I also link the source of where you can read the chapters on the Substack. In the link below, those chapters, whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on. Deerstar says I would never. Honestly, I'd rather do this than and be successful at this and do this for like 20-30 years instead of like working a regular 9 to 5. It's really about like what do you have the tolerance? What do you have the tolerance to do? And I have the tolerance of working on this for like several hours a day than working at a job that I hate or I don't care about, or be a salesman for a product that I don't care about. Like, that's why I go so hard at doing this, because I don't want to be a salesman selling products I don't care about anymore. Asif. Hey, Mason. Where else do you stream besides YouTube? I was streaming on Twitch, but Twitch really doesn't do anything for me. I wanted to stream on Picardo, but like, I think YouTube is honestly just the best place to stream at the moment, so I just stay here. Like, everywhere else, it's not as interested in content like this, honestly. So I just go where it really helps me out to... So, like, places like this is just more helpful for me to stream on, you know? because I actually see growth being on YouTube. I actually have people interacting with me, and I'm like, once I get like big enough, I'll branch out. I'll have a reason to branch out. But right now, I'm just growing my roots here. I thought it was a manga at the start. Hey, well, I personally call this a comic, but people like see this and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is manga," and I'm like, "What? Sure, it's whatever you'd like to call it, as long as you like it." Like I don't get mad if people want to call it a comic. I don't get mad if people want to call it a manga. Like it's all part of marketing and such. If he whatever words best relays the idea of what this is to the person interested. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna fight over definitions and such. I'm gonna scroll soon here. Here's a sub. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's all storytelling. It's all storytelling at its roots. Absolutely. I feel you. I feel you. Edron, welcome to the chat. What's going on with the yawn emoji? Listen, Edron. I know, streaming, watching people draw can be a bore, but I'm here, so it doesn't have to be a chore. See, that jingle is right on spot. I deserve a sub for that single for that jingle. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like different forms of storytelling is very cool because yesterday when I was trying out making previews for the long form stuff, I really enjoy. It was like making trailers, honestly. Like the next time on Just the Reaper, or next time on um, XYZ series, it really felt like I was making a something for a movie. So, and also the cool thing that I noticed from making stuff like that is you can is like trying to tell a story within 15 or 30 seconds, and it's really fun. It's really funny. It's really fun to do actually, and also using the BPM of the music in the background. It's really fun. It's a really fun thing to do. I should stream it sometime. Okay, so should this be higher or lower? Wrong. Ah, man, I did the I drew on the wrong layer. Copy and paste. There we go. Anyways, just came to see if you're having fun on your stream. I'm always having fun when I'm working on what I like. But I appreciate the looking out. My little brother said, "Who are you talking to just now?" Ah, just some dude on the internet. Internet people. Okay, Buddha says, "I haven't felt confident enough starting to start peddling my art stories." I say the sooner you uh get over that fear, the better. Honestly, because honestly, the worst feeling that I would have that I would have when I'm like posting anything isn't if people aren't going to like it. It's more if people aren't going to interact with it. Like that's that's been my kind of perspective for a while. Because if people like come up to my thing and said, "Hey, this kind of sucks," I that I still feel some sort of gratification from that because if it wasn't for me posting it in the first place, then that person would never see it at all. So you gotta take your wins when you can. All right, dear sources. Yeah, I have a small story on my YouTube channel right now. It was a lazy, it was a lazy artwork. Bob Dry. Oh yeah, welcome to the chat, Bob. Okay, okay. I think this is good. I get that fear, and I have been practicing. Oh yeah, I get that fear, and I've been practicing, but I haven't felt good enough to make that leap. Thanks, enjoying it. Yeah, awesome, awesome. I don't. I gotta see how I got over that. I don't. I'd say the best way to get over that fear is to either, if you have like a a friend that you collaborate with. Usually, I'd say collaborate on making something with them, and you know you're going to finish that art piece and dedicate time to work on it and posting it. That way, you're not just thinking about yourself. You're thinking about the other person's time that they put into that project. So you feel compelled to start posting things. So, or the other thing is just other things you can set deadlines for yourself to work on something for X amount of hours or X amount of time, and then when the time's up, you post it. Those are kind of my suggestions. I hope that helps. Have you ever heard of dragon puppets? I have not. Explain to me, what are dragon puppets? Okay, let me move. What is this? Okay. Let me see if I can do something over here. That's bizarre. Why is this getting... Oh, over here. It's in a layer below. Let me move this up so I can do what I need to do. There we go. Thanks, you want to read? There. It's a crush. And got all that. Man, this comic is looking a little bit fuller now. Wait, let's see. It's a craft. People are making YouTube videos about it. What do you mean? It's a craft? Let me check that out for a second. Is it like a YouTube thing? Oh, wait. I've seen people streaming this. Yeah, I've seen people like it's a whole community. I was like scrolling on YouTube, the vertical live streams, and I saw a couple people like making content with these little paper dragon things. So that's what it's all about. Very interesting. Very interesting. Young Buddha says, I think that could really help. Thank you. Oh, no. I think that could really help. Thank you. I do know one of my art buddies in a private art class is cooking a comic up, but his skill is so high that me trying to help out would only downgrade it. I mean, with every project you work on, you improve, honestly. So And plus, it's really, if you, like, maybe you guys don't have to like work on that series, or if you, or you can provide assistance, because I know a huge thing when it comes to like the manga industry is that there's usually you usually see one manga artist on top of like every manga volume, but in reality, those manga artists have assistants, like probably two or three assistants that you just don't know about. Like either one or two different assistants or team of people to make that story on time. They are just uncredited. Uncredited. Man, they just don't they just aren't credited. Yeah, probably. That I can't say the words. I can't speak right now. So if you can like jump on the project, I say yeah, help out on the project, and ex- I guarantee you will absolutely learn something from it. Goat. Oh yeah, goat. So yeah, give it a try. That's what I think. I appreciate the goat. And I think I didn't even know about like a. I think I've known of manga artists having like assistants, but I didn't know how widely spread it is. And usually the assistants are they get the job to get a foothold into the manga industry. I am Alif. Welcome to the chat, Alif. That has helped me feel less of a drag a lot. Yeah, just be like, hey, I'm trying to get better at art. Can I help you out with this with your comic? And then freaking he's probably gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, you can do X, Y, and Z because doing X, Y, Z is a chore. Aleph, you good? Thank you. I appreciate it because I can guarantee you, like I'm pretty sure like every artist has one thing about creating comics that they don't enjoy, but they got to do it. And if they can offload that chore to somebody else, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you can just do this because I don't like doing this. Because the majority of manga creators, they have somebody else do the backgrounds while they draw the foreground characters and the paneling. Dear Star, I'm gonna go. Bye. Hope to see you more. All right, Dear Star. Thanks for coming out, shouting out, and having fun. I appreciate it. So yeah, just do your thing, man. And you'll get more experience by helping somebody out with their art projects, and that experience will carry over to your projects, and everybody wins. Everybody wins. He has helped me a lot help before, but I get so self worried that I can't bring new things up to him. Looks like Sir Edon can't feel arts. For real, for real. Ito. What's going on, Ito? Welcome to the chat. I'm thinking about. Hmm. Even. How should I do this? Background. Actually, here's the idea. Ito asks, what you doing? I'm working on Just a Reaper. It is a comic about a young Grim Reaper trying to keep hell off Earth. To be honest, you're the first guy who said my name right. What do people usually say, Ido, or something like that, or Ido? I just that was just a I'm terrible at pronouncing names, so that's a rare W. Like an action, but Young Buddha says like an action scene idea that felt would elevate the scene. Yeah, just yeah, okay. Hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, you can bring up. Oh, sorry. This Sonic music is getting me annoyed for a second. I like Sonic music, but like every time when there's a lyrics, my head just wants to pay attention, and I get distracted. But anyway, I'm gonna do sounds, close-ups, and start of Idaho and start of Idaho. Yeah, what you can do is so you can suggest things, and because it's his thing, he's gonna ultimately like either agree to do it or turn it down. Because that reminds me of another thing about Star Wars. What made the original Star Wars trilogy so great isn't because everything was George Lucas's idea. Like people around George Lucas gave him different ideas of how to elevate the story, and it turned out the big phenomenon that as it was because he had so many great people giving him ideas of how to improve it. Same goes for the Avatar: The Last Airbender. Everybody looks at them. Everybody looks at like the two creators and think that, oh yeah, they made Avatar of the world building by themselves, but no, they had other people around them giving them ideas of how to elevate the story. And that's why when you see, I call this like the George Lucas effect, because every time when they have work on another project where it's just them and like new people around them, people like see their clout from the previous work and think it was all just them. So their next work usually isn't as good as their original ones because the culture is probably shifted. And like everybody just looks at like those guys with the halo effect. So it's usually about the people that you have around you. So anyway, back to what Ito says. Nice. I'm also working on a comic book, so it's cool seeing that there's more people trying to get into the big city of comics. Oh yeah. I recommend like just telling your story, telling the comic story on YouTube, because storytelling is what sells everything. So like if you have a comic idea, absolutely put it on YouTube and document everything about it, the creating process, build up engagement, build up curiosity, stream everything. It's pretty fun. And that's how I'm running my channel right now. Okay, it does. Young Buddha says, it's easy to praise the makers as masterminds. Exactly. Yeah, okay. Are you publishing your own work? Yeah, I'm self-published. Like, what I usually do is I make everything. I usually ship it. I usually make the PDF. I go to Amazon, Kindle Direct Publishing. I send them the PDF. They send me the books, or they just put it on their website. And if I want to sell things physically at flea and farmers markets, I ask them to print like X amount of books for me, and then I go out there like on the weekends or conventions, and I sell books. And I can tell you, it's so much easier selling things in like person to person than online. But I think I've been doing that all last year. But I realized in order for me to really take off, I need to find a way to sell things on the internet. So that's what I'm doing right now. You can skip Kindle to print. I wouldn't. You can. It's just helpful to have your stuff on like either Kindle or go to Comics Wellspring to print your stuff. I'm not promoted by Comics Wellspring yet. Anyway, like also having building like your own brand or building a brand around your comics is also super doable and super possible with YouTube. You can see other YouTubers doing it but not in terms of comics, but in terms of other forms of storytelling. Like you can see a lot of YouTubers making not comic, but animations, and be and like have that take off. It's just like I prefer doing the comic route because usually it would take a team to make an animation, and comics can usually be done by one person. Okay, sorry, autocorrect got me again. I mean, didn't you wait? Didn't know you can get them to print it. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. You can get them to print it. You can get them to print it to you, ship an X amount of copies to you, so you can sell it at conventions and such. It's the I'm also not sponsored by them either, but that's a way you can. That's a avenue you can do. And what I'm doing is making motion comics putting them on my YouTube channel, and trying to find out how to get the how to make a good what do they call it, title and thumbnail for the algorithm to push it and people will see it. What's the quality like? It comes in two qualities, three qualities actually. It's great, good enough, and gross. The great quality is when when the black ink kind of glistens in the sun, and when you have gray tones, it's when you look close enough, it's a it's like a checkerboard pattern, and like the darker tones, the pixels are closer together to have that illusion. Yeah, it has a screen tone effect, and that's when you know it's the good print. The meh print is it has more of a wash. So instead of like it being screen toned, it's more of a solid color, and the blacks don't shine too much. Can you choose it? No, that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. Like sometimes you have a really good batch. Sometimes you'll have like most of the times you'll have like a like a meh batch, but rarely you have a gross batch. And that's kind of my hate. That's my relationship to them with them. Comics Wellspring is what I usually go to, but I usually go to them when I want staple bound comics. And you can get staple bound comics for pretty cheap with them, and their print quality is also good. And yes, staple bound comics, but their perfect bound comics is more expensive than Amazon's. Like if I want like a perfect bound comic, I would usually go to Amazon or Kindle Direct Publishing because they're cheaper for printing. Their downside is that you don't have no idea what the quality is going to be for the entirety. I can probably make a video about it, but I don't know how well it's going to be. Let's see what else. And yeah, it's easy. It's pretty simple, straightforward. I'm actually interested in contacting you about maybe setting up myself as either a drawing assistant, story writing help, after reading all of your comics, of course. Yeah. Just I think you can. My email is available on my YouTube channel, so just hit me up via email, and we can talk it out a little bit more. Can you at least return if it's bad? Guess not. Maybe. Yeah. With both Amazon and Comics Wellspring, yeah, you can return if the batch is bad. They'll return it. With Kindle Direct Publishing, you can just, if you don't like the batch, you can just tell them, yeah, I don't like this, and then they'll just say, okay, give it to us, and they'll pay for the shipping, basically. Somebody subscribed. Yo, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. But anyway, wait, I got another thing. Corny3E is following. Thank you for following, Corny3E. I don't know if you guys can see the Twitch alerts. Oh wait, yeah, you can't. I don't expect to have Twitch alerts, but I now have it for you guys can see it on the vertical live stream. But anyway, yeah, with both you can return it, but the way to return it on not YouTube, Amazon is you just click a button saying please return it. You fill out a reason why. I mean, everything is automated, so you're probably not going to get a real person reading it. So you can You can just say bad print job, and they'll be like, all right, send it to us, and you don't have to pay for the sending, and they'll reimburse you and Amazon credit, and you can use that Amazon credit to order the batch again and hope that it's going to be a better batch than last time. For Comics Wellspring, you have to talk to an actual person, and talk and see if you can actually get it back from them. Which they're a smaller company, so I understand why they're a little bit more strict with that. So that's probably it. That's what's going on with everything with the other stuff. Let me think. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I also don't know like the shipping process. I just know the one with Amazon is a lot easier. Like right now, I'm sitting on like 50 chapter ones of Let's Go Metal Hero and Just a Reaper, and I don't know what to do with it yet. I was thinking of let's probably putting up a deal just so I can get a whole lot of it outside of my room, and just probably like a giveaway or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's a thought for the future. I'll figure it out once. I don't know. I'll figure it out sometime. Can you? Okay. I don't know, but I don't know if you will, but I'll give you a sub. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, Shafira. That's what it was. Thank you for subscribing, Shafira. I finally got it. I finally got it. I probably misspelled that name, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I appreciate it nonetheless. But yeah, it's a lot easier, and I don't think anybody needs to go through like a publishing company like Image or Dark Horse, honestly, because all you really need to do, because like what they're not really going to like market you unless you're already marketable or already making them boku amounts of money, and you can market yourself a lot more efficiently just knowing how YouTube works. um, find a way to tell your story. Well, just telling your story in a vertical format, like in a video format, I mean, and get people to know about your comic from there. Link your Amazon book in the description, so people who want to support you or just have that book physically, they can buy it off of Amazon. And easy as that, easy as pie. You are the like you can see how to like that's how it goes in theory usually. It's just the gaining notoriety part has been difficult a little bit, or just finding out people trying to find out how to translate their comics into a video, or people just haven't really thought about it yet because there hasn't been a huge figure on YouTube to really promote that idea. Do they ship international or just the US? Since what was it? Amazon, I know. Since Kindle Direct Publishing is Amazon, or you can go with Ingram Spark as well. Yeah, I know Ingram Spark does like a global shipment because it's print on demand. Usually how that works is somebody makes an order and they find the nearest warehouse to where that order is made, and they print it and they ship it over to the location of who bought it, who ordered a shipment of a physical copy. So that's like the glory of print on demand, the easy part of print on demand. But yeah, that's what I know of. Yeah, like I said, the most difficult part about it is the awareness factor. Once I finally crack the code of the awareness factor, which I am slowly and surely understanding of building an audience and cracking the code and making people aware of these comics, it's going to be lit. And I'm going to like just tell everybody how to do the same thing, or in a way that people just look at me, they can just digest how easy it is, or how they can do it themselves. If they don't know, I can just always like say, "This is what you do: X, Y, and Z. Easy, done." Make a comic, put it on Amazon. Make a video version of it with either your voice acting it, or get a few of your friends to voice act or something like that. If you don't like if you don't like AI text to speech, because I know a lot of people don't. A lot of artists, they don't, I'd say, but people who just like watching YouTube, just casual viewers, they don't mind. Um, but at the same time, not making comics to target you're not making comics to target artists. You're making comics to target people who are willing to engage with your story. Oh, so it sounds great. So what's the name again, so I can look it up? The name of this comic. Oh wait, someone did a thing. Asif the Gambler is now following. Thank you for following, Asif the Gambler. Yeah. So, what's the name again, so I can look it up? Oh yeah, the name of this comic is Just a Reaper, or if you're looking for the place to send your PDFs, it's like a Kindle Direct Publishing or Ingram Spark, or what was it? I have the name down here. Forgive me. Comics Wellspring, but comics with an X. Both. Okay. I also have like four other series. I have like not four, like three different series that I'm working on. Like after I'm done with this chapter, I'm gonna work on the other series. Got to keep the rotation going. Okay, let me see. Let's see. I think just trying to find out ways to make this look really cool. I think this is fine. I think it's fine. It's like, nah, I'm then the one after this is Just a Reaper. I'll just save that because that looks like a solid background. So let me think for a second. Yeah, that's basically all I've learned. And if you're trying to gain any kind of confidence selling your books, look up your local flea market or your local farmers market, right? Because they set up every weekend and they accept artisan works. And since your comics are essentially they count as artisan, you can set up a booth over there. You can pay for like a booth for a weekend or for like a Saturday or Sunday or whatever your farmers market sets up, and you can sell there. And then you'll be surprised how many people are want to support you because there's a comic creator right in their own backyard, and they talk to you and they want to support you because you're telling them your story. And B, it gives you motivation that, and well, it gives you motivation. Well, I'll say that. I'll say this first. People who go to like flea and farmers markets, they usually go there like every weekend or every other weekend. So if you have people who buy your stuff, they will see you again. And if they buy it, they'll see you again and they'll tell you what they thought about it. And that will be a huge morale boost to know that, to make you believe in your story and make you want to continue it even further. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents. Asif the Gambler. Hey, it's me. Yeah. Smiley face. Comics Wellsprings international shipping internationally is crazy high. Pints plus more than the actual books. Yeah. Feedback and fan building. Essentially. I think I've gotten the majority of the people on my. Oh yeah, and when you set up a booth, make sure you print out a I forgot what it's called. It's like it's a newsletter thing. I say set up like a newsletter, like a free newsletter. Like I usually use Substack or something like that, and have a printout sheet that asks people their names and their emails. So you'll have people that you meet in real life, and those people want to keep up with what you're working on. So you give them, so you have your email list. And you'll constantly build up an email list, and email lists are something that's pretty useful. It's more useful than social media, honestly, because every email you sent out, it's an email that people actually get in their inboxes, and to keep up with whatever you're doing. Tejas Jarg. Hey, what's going on, Tejas? Give me some good news. What's good? What's good, Tejas? So that's all the that's like a good chunk of the experience that I picked up from selling comics. Like you don't have to wait for a Comic Con to come around in order to sell your stuff. I don't think I have this in my country. Hell, I just got two stories that shelf comics. I think if you don't have like a Fleet of Farmers Market, you probably have a bazaar that you can sign up to like be a vendor at, maybe. Like some sort of some sort of like community uh weekend event. Any kind of community weekend event that happens in in your area that you can sign up and sell your books there. There's one a year. Where are you from? Oh. Yeah, Tejas, what's going on? I'm from America, East Coast. I'm not gonna say the state because most people don't really know what that state is. So I'm just gonna be like, I'm from America, East Coast, East Side. You missed the. Wait, I don't think I have this. Oh my god. Okay. Soccer. Yeah, I'm from the place where people call it soccer. But hey, I've heard soccer is getting more popular out here. And out here in soccer land. So there's that. There is that. Um but yeah, I think you have to be a little bit creative when it comes to how you're going to sell it, because if you only think about selling your stuff in bookstores, then I think you can think of dream a little bit bigger than that, honestly. Is like you have to go where the people are, and you have to make fans. You have to turn the people who didn't think that they would like comics into fans of comics, and that usually goes to like going where the people are, honestly. Because I've had a lot of people telling me that they never was interested in comics, and then they saw me and they saw what I had to do, that I saw what I did, and they're like, okay, this is pretty cool. Bottle of water. Bottle water. Yeah, I agree. I see. I see. I see. So yeah, you can absolutely, uh, in like any kind of event. Like yeah, it doesn't have to be a comic event. It can just be like a geek event, like a get together of a like any kind of a community get together. And that's how you will be able to make most of your money. Are you making a comic or something? Yeah, this is my one of my four comics I'm working on. This one is called Just a Reaper. It's about a younger Grim Reaper trying to keep hell off Earth. This is the Young Grim Reaper, and the Hell on Earth comes in different forms and sizes. And this is the current Hell on Earth. Name is Cain. He made a deal with the demon to become stronger, and now this demon had to hunt down this. Now this Grim Reaper's hunting down this demon before it gets too strong and triggers the end of the world. Where can I get it? Oh yeah, well, you can find it on Amazon if you look up Just a Reaper. And I also make motion comics on the web on my channel, so you can like check out the story and the updates on my YouTube channel. I make everything into like a video format, and I have links to where people can buy like the physical books and look at the comic in a without the video. So like the so the source material, I usually call it. Are you both the writer and artist? Yeah, I written like I'm the co-writer, and I'm the head artist of it. The other the other writer and the other creator, his name's Matt. This is Matt's idea. He came to me after what I did with Purgatory Academy, my verse comic, and he said that he wants to write a cartoon. And I think I laid out. He told me like what the story was about, and I gave him essentially gave him the backstory of how we can make this comic work. And then after like 8 hours in a Discord call, we written like 20 pages. Yeah, like 22 pages, 24 pages. And was trying to ship it to like a screenwriting contest, talent agents, and nobody would take it. So I was like, yo, let's just make it a comic. And here we are. He said, how many subs do you have right now? I got 534 subs. I'm growing a lot. I'm growing a lot recently, actually. Ever since I started like live streaming and just trying to post every day. But my goal right now is trying to get monetized on YouTube. And then after monetization, I'm going to see if I can find out how to grow even more. But I don't know. I'll see how much I can grow and see if I can make a side income by making comics on YouTube. That's my goal. I just want to make comics profitable, so I can show other people that it's possible. Because like the weird thing that I noticed in the comics community space is that so many people are just blackpilled for no reason about making comics and making it profitable. And I'm like, the blueprint is all here. Oh yeah, Asif says, my, I smell a demon. A demon. I see you, Asif. But it's so weird because like you see all these people telling stories in different avenues on YouTube, and they're making it profitable. And then there's this weird, kind of stigma when it comes to making comics, and they're like, "Oh no, you can't. It's impossible to make comics profitable." And I'm like, "That's weird. No, that's not true. That's not true." So, and no matter how many times I would try to tell people how wrong it is, they aren't going to listen to me because I don't have the followers. So my goal is to change that. I'm trying to gain followers so I can tell people, yeah, okay, I did it. It's time for you to nut up or shut up, essentially. So that's my villain origin story. Okay. The fact that the new Reaper is in a baggy hoodie and sweats is so perfect. Grim Reaper is cloaked like shadow of death. It is. Can be anywhere and can't be blocked. While the Reaper is a shadow in the crowd, it's unpredictable and everywhere. That's pretty. Well, yeah. Let's say that we intended that. Yeah, that's great. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that interpretation. It's great. Do you prefer Marvel or DC? Personally, I prefer DC. Um, I don't know. It's like I feel like the DC stories resonates me a lot more than the Marvel stories. Hope core for Hope core for comics. Yeah, I don't I don't want to be like I don't want to be I do not want to be the guy that spreads positivity left and right. I just want to be real, and I just want to say, yo, I'm I'm kind of tired of like this doomer mentality that really doesn't make sense whatsoever. I'm just but right now it's super weird how don't really people like don't really see the patterns. So I prefer DC. Like I love the D like I think my favorite the thing that got me into the DC universe was most likely the Batman Arkham games. Like that's probably have been my first foray into the world of DC. And I really loved as I grew up I loved the DC animated universe. Like Superman, the animated series, Batman, the animated series. I loved Static Shock. I still gotta watch Batman Beyond, honestly. And I think because of that, the DC animated universe, Dwayne McDuffie has been my favorite writer of all time. Oh, Teja says, "Do you watch cricket?" I don't watch a lot of sports, honestly, but I don't like. Tejas, where are you from, actually? But going back to the DC stuff, yeah, I just watched a lot of DC animated universe stuff, and I think a lot of it is can be accredited to Dwayne McDuffie. He's also a comic creator, but that like moved forward into making to writing some of the episodes of Justice League. Oh yeah, and Justice League Unlimited. Those are goated series. India. Okay. Hey, wait, you said it. Wait, hold up. Tejas, did wait. What time is it over there? And am I saying your name correctly? Okay, yeah. Well, Christmas Bush. Hello, Christmas Bush. Um, Asif. 536 subs. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we out here. We're doing stuff. We doing stuff. And what's this? Why is there two streams? Asif ask why is there two streams? The reason why I have two streams is because the vertical streams are better at uh they're better at gathering new people and gaining awareness for the channel, and the horizontal streams is for people who are already subscribed and want to see more, who want to see more of the stream. And when I say more of the stream, I mean I'm streaming on a horizontal landscape, so people will see more of the comic of what I'm live streaming. Okay, so sick, bro. Same. I watched the first Arkham. I played the first Arkham games. Oh wait, hold up. 8:23 at night. Am I the only viewer here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like YouTube doesn't really push my horizontal streams at all. So that's why I do my vertical streams alongside with my horizontal stream, so people can go whichever they choose. So it is what it is. The only person that's paying for it is me because of my bandwidth. So it is what it is. Sick, bro. Same. I played the Arkham games when it started with Hush. Way better stories than Marvel. I'm watching the animated shows right now. Just finished the Batman's animated series season one. I think there was like so much. There's so much for the animates for Batman the animated series. I think I took a break from that because like there was just so much content to cover from watching it, and I don't think it's a I really like was it sequential stories, and I think Batman is more episodic, so that kind of kept me from committing to finishing everything. Like Superman the animated series is still like episodic, but it has a shorter runtime, so it has that going for it. What else is this? Okay. Teja says, whenever I do horizontal streaming, no one watches. Yeah, that's why I do vertical streaming. That's why I do vertical streaming on YouTube, because you'll have a greater chance. I'm not like views aren't guaranteed, but you have a higher chance of people watching your streams if you're doing vertical live streams. That's just how it. That's what YouTube is pushing right now. But let's see. Yeah, 85 episodes, and I got 65 done. Yeah. Also, like that was like the Batman the Animated Series was from a bygone time where cartoons were like half an hour, and that's insane to think about. They had like half an hour runtime. Now, like cartoons have like it went from half an hour down to 11 minutes, and that's crazy to me. Like 11-minute slots for modern programming for cartoons. I'm gonna watch it all, but save static for the very end because I don't know, it doesn't look like my type. I think the funniest thing about Static Shock to me is how that's Dwayne McDuffie's show. It's essentially his show because Static Shock is from like the Milestone Comics, and he made it. He made Milestone Comics, I believe. And I don't think he even written on the majority of the episodes. It was somebody else writing most of the Static Shock episodes. And another thing that was like very funny to me is how in the series they really wanted to hype Static to being the most important figure in the DCAU. And after the death of Dwayne McDuffie, rest in peace, like Marvel, like not Marvel, but DC utterly dropped Static Shock and everything that's been built from the DCAU, and they scrapped it, and it's so, and it was just, the way that they did it was just so dirty. It's insane. But then again, if you watch Static Shock, you would have some episodes where they were, where they essentially wanted Static to be like the most, one of the most important people in the DCAU, but after his death, like, DC, the dudes at DC Comics were like, yeah, actually, never mind. We're not doing this anymore. Just kidding. And then like actually forget about Static. Hey, we already have a black superhero. Look at Cyborg. Yeah, you guys remember Cyborg, right? Yeah, y'all love Cyborg. Man, that's so crazy. Teen Titans for 2003 is absolutely the best. Yeah, and like everybody likes it. And that reminds me of like when I remember hearing people saying that they really hated Teen Titans from 2003 because of its anime influences. But hey, it could always people just didn't realize how worse everything could be. They never really realized how worse things could actually be. But hey, today's BS is tomorrow's nostalgia, as people always say. Like you can always look at it like in a doom pilling way, or you can be optimistic and think, oh yeah, there's something for everybody now, and that makes it better for everybody to make their own stuff because you'll absolutely find an audience for it. I'm sorry, I've been neglecting Tejas in the horizontal stream. I'm gonna try a trick on you. What's 1 plus 1? 20, 11. Maybe 2 plus 2. That's obvious. It's 22. Duh. Your drawing is good. Thank you. I suck at drawing. Everybody gotta suck at the beginning to get good. I don't know. But at the same time, yeah, thank you. Like drawing's a thing that's very much like if you have the tolerance for it. You know? Like if the tolerance or the patience to get better or learn from your mistakes. And essentially wanting to copy other people's styles to improve. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I stopped my own stream to watch yours. Looks like I'm getting addicted. Ah, man, you gotta do your own stream, man. I appreciate it. You gotta grow your own channel. I highly appreciate it, though. You can do it, though. I believe in you. Yeah, I love Teen. I haven't watched Teen Titans all the way through. I know the story is great and all that. I just haven't seen it. I just haven't watched everything all the way through. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Because I just know it's good. I just haven't had the time to watch it. Drawing is a lifetime commitment. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Christmas Bush says, "How was your day?" My day is going pretty good. I got one more hour of drawing, then I'll take a break, and then I'll get back to streaming again for the 500 subscriber celebration. And when did you smash 500 subs? Like 2 days ago. I smashed 500 subs like 2 days ago. I mean, now I have like 530. So that's cool. Ito says, it became pretty weird in season 5. Didn't really like it. When will this 500 sub celebration be? It'll be in 2 hours. Oh, wait, 11, 12. So it'll be like 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think I'll stream for like an hour. And what I'll do is everybody in the chat tell me a character that they want me to draw, and I'll draw it, and then we'll have a grand old time. I'll pass the aux cord around, seeing what people want to listen to, and we'll just draw, and I'll converse with everybody, and it'll be cool. All right. When did you? Oh yeah, because I didn't be here for like a day and it's over. Yeah, it went by pretty quickly, and now I just got to smash 3,000 watch hours or 3 million shorts views. I'm gonna draw a rock here. I'm gonna draw a flower here. I'm gonna draw like probably like a bush here. Because I want him to enter a park. And over here, it's just white space. Draw yourself. That's going to be interesting. Let's see. Let's start. Wait. Clock King, old design. Wait, Clock King? Who's the Clock King? Oh, okay. Oh, him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I had to like look it up for just a second. That's his name, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I think when I was watching Batman the Animated Series, I think my favorite villain had to be the Penguin. He's just a little freak who just wants to be accepted from by the upper echelons, by the mean girls. Then do Jonkler. What is your real name? Tejas, it's Mason. My name, Tejas asks, what's your real name? My name's Mason. Nothing to hide. But the hairless Batman or hairless Batman. Draw man bat. Let me do. This is my comic drawings slot. You gotta wait till the celebration. Like 2 hours, because after this, I'm gonna need to like rest for a sec. I gotta go. We gotta sub. Thank you, Tejas. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. Yes, oh, wait. Oh, Fox is here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do the Blades of Grass. Kind of like being influenced by the sheer force of this character getting knocked back. Or maybe I can move this down a little bit more. I kind of want to add a car. Oh, okay. Here's how I could do this. This is in the background. This is in the background, but this is in the foreground because it's easier to be cut off. Wait, Christmas Bush Mason, can you make the comments visible on stream again? Oh yeah, absolutely. I can absolutely do that. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it now. So how's everybody? How is everybody doing? Actually, I think this tree could use... Hold up. I wanted to have like be on a hill or something. Like this. And then have the mulch or something. Be like that. I have no idea what to decorate the floor, so I'll put like little flowers over here. There we go. Yay, because now I can see the delay between the comments until I see it. Or you could be on the vertical live stream and you'll get the comments directly. Bush says, "What did you do today?" Wait. What I'm doing today? What? Well. Oh, what did I do today? Oh, I woke up pretty early. I finished making the vertical segments of chapter 10, book 2 of Purgatory Academy. Now all I really have to do with chapter 2, what I really should do is make a compilation for book 2 and put it on the channel. And I'm essentially done with book 3, chapter 1 for that motion comic. What I want to do is add a last time on Purgatory Academy, and then I'll be able to then I'll upload it and see how that goes. But right now, I'm still trying to figure out how to get people to look. I'm still trying to find out. I'm still trying to find out how to get people to look or click on the videos, because that's been my greatest problem. Christmas bushes. I'm so annoyed because on the weekend, ... Oh, okay. See you around, Ito. Wait, cool. I was going. Bush says I was gonna go get a haircut, and then the person just refused to cut it. What was the purpose for? What was the reason for refusing? Okay, let me. I want to see if I can add this. So boom. We have this right here. Da 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 da. Wait, what will be over here? This is probably their left side. So this would be like the build. This would probably be like buildings over here. There we go. There are too many mods in the chat. I gotta read all the bushes that my hair was too greasy. Thing is that my hair only a day ago was straightened and for the haircut because people can't cut it curly hair. Okay. I washed my. Okay, cool. Sir Bush, do you have hair? Sir. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is. I feel like I should have like a car around here. But to satiate the hunger of that being a bad idea and a waste of time, I'll just do this. Slash. Yeah, I think this is good. Also, I'm a female. Yeah. Oh man, I wish that I clipped the moment when I realized Bush is female. I was like, there's women don't like Purgatory Academy. Bob Dry, thanks, Mason. Got to run. All right, Bob. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. It's been real fun. Yeah, should I even include a car around here? No, that's gonna be unnecessary. But if I do it like this, it might be too weird. Let me do that. Yeah, I'll do this instead. It just looks better. This is a 2-road street. Add lines to make it look, to have that more implied motion. And that looks good. Should I be offended by that? Nah. That was a... I just wasn't expecting it. I mean, I My default thought is that everybody I meet on the internet is a guy. That's just my default. And if I'm wrong, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just update that. I guess. What do you mean women don't like Purgatory? Women enjoying Purgatory Academy? Nah, must be a psyop. Probably fake. I think it was because say that I think everybody on the internet's a guy. I mean, like, I think it comes from like my marketing side of the brain because when I was first trying to find out how to market myself efficiently, like people say you have to know you have to make something for a specific target audience. It has to be male, female, in a specific age range. It's made for a specific age range, and they have to have X, Y, and Z interests, and that's going to be who you target your thing to, and I thought I was going to, and I thought that was like I did that efficiently. So like anybody who says they liked Purgatory Academy, I associate like, okay, you're probably the target probably the target audience. You're probably a male, like 14 to like 17, and you gravitate towards the characters, the setting, and the people. But when, but he said like you're a female, I was like, oh, I guess I'll just throw that out the window. It's like I don't know, but my YouTube analytics says 70% of my subscribers or 70% of my audience is male, so like 70 if not 80, around 70 to 80% of my audience is male. So I don't know, I don't know. But it's just numbers on the screen. So I was gonna cut my hair like Satsumaki or Saitama's, so they're not far off. Oh yeah. I thought the Lucifer was hot comments were enough. No, it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't. I was like, oh, okay, Lucifer's hot. Okay, you're not a female. You're probably gay. I don't know. You're probably a gay guy. It's like I just find that more funny how my brain automatically and it changed the topic. Okay. Okay. We can change the topic. But it is. It's Scooby what it to be do. Well, what is the topic that is going to be changed? How many monitors do you have? I have 2 monitors. One monitor that I draw on, I have like a screen tablet, and I have my main monitor, which I look at the live streams at. Okay, you should draw Mario kissing Sonic for 500 subs. No. That's not happening. Let's see. Shoo. Okay, this is a good background. A little bit of an improvement from the original one, and I like it. I think this is just going to be an entire, a whole layer of itself. So sad. It is. It's in the business we say it's Scooby what it do be do. They don't say it, but I like saying it. Okay, I like this. This is cool. Okay. So with this, I'm going to multiply and do that.
When I get a second monitor, I'll be able to do both, watch the streams and do my own. Have you eaten mushrooms before? My mushrooms are alright. Um, the texture is fine. Honestly, I think I think what's keeping me from fully enjoying mushrooms is because my first day memory with mushrooms is I saw my older brother eating it, and he freaking projectile vomited like outside of the restaurant, and I was like, oh wow, I don't want that to happen to me. So like every time I eat mushrooms, I'm like, am I allergic? I know I'm not allergic. Like I guess I know I'm not allergic to mushrooms because nothing bad has happened to me by eating them. It's just bad first impressions, I guess. Well, your poor brother. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. 2 hour stream. I am going to stream for another hour, and then after the well, not another hour. I'm gonna stream for like 30 more minutes, and after the 30 minutes are up, I'm gonna take a break. Then I'll stream the celebration, do the celebration stream for an hour, and then maybe I'll do another. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tonight. If I do, I don't know what I'll stream because at night, like I'm the least active. I don't draw a lot at night, and I would probably have that for whatchamacallit, for video editing. Like people don't really turn out or show up for like when I edit videos. It's not as interesting as people think it is or something. I don't know. I'll probably like do editing for an hour. But for like the morning streams, I think that's a more. I'll try to do more of a guaranteed 3 hour thing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Mike Guy is in the horizontal chat saying, "What up? What's going on, Mike Guy?" Oh, you gonna touch grass? Yeah, I'm gonna touch grass in like when it's like 4 p.m. Oh man, I should probably do it when it's the mornings when it's not as hot, but it is what it is. What time is it in America? It is 11:23 a.m. Nice penciling. Thank you. Oh, it's like nerds. Mason says hello. Christmas Bush from the vertical chat says hello to Mike Guy. This is the worst form of communication. The worst form of communication. Hello, world. Oh yeah, but I appreciate the penciling. It's like Naruto. What do you mean it's like Naruto? I also remember my parents always pronounced Naruto as Naruto. I'm finally getting the backgrounds done after an entire week of just like sidestepping it. All right, Christmas Bush, thanks for coming out. I will no longer avoid the background duties. It is now, the time is now for backgrounds. But so far, I've gotten 142 views on this stream, so that's pretty good. I feel pretty good about that. Let's see. I'm also, maybe I can. I don't know. I don't know. Finding out more weight. I'm still in the drawing board of finding out how to get more views on the longer format videos. Don't worry, Sir Mason. I am here. I appreciate it, Esif. I think the way that this will work is if everything is on one layer. Like this. That way, the overlapping will be easier to manage. And it's a little bit simpler, but then they're simpler than what I thought it would be in my head, but it's doable. Okay, so that's one. This is two. Shoo, and like I like this idea of him just breaking the background. Like breaking the panels and such. But yeah, I highly appreciate everybody kind of showing up. Oh wait. Yeah, showing up and like speaking in the stream. It does help help it be more interesting to work on this project, and it helps the onlurkers, the concurrent viewers, interested. It's a nice little thing. I appreciate it. I guess I should probably have something like, "Hey, ask me anything," so people who show up can be encouraged to ask a question. I am making a fan issue cover type thing for the comic you are making. Oh, oh, thank you. That sounds really fun. Can't wait to see it. Now let's see. I would also like to promote fan art as much as possible, but I just haven't gotten much fan art yet. I think the first fan art I got was because of Christmas Bush. Let's see, da-dun. Da-dun. Wait. You all traditional though. So look very sketchy. Oh, okay. I will still appreciate it nonetheless. Wait, where's the other part? That snaps. Let's make it from here. Okay, 30 more minutes. I should probably sit down and have a better conversation. All right. Let me see. Let me try something real quick. Gonna turn off this poll. Oh wow, 17 votes. I appreciate everybody who have voted in poll. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you. What can I do with a poll? Yeah, let's see. What? Let's see. Let's see. Let me ask, do you like the... Wait, can you guys even hear the music? Okay, you guys should. It's very faint. Huh. What should be the... Oh, nope. Okay. What should be the poll for the final part of the stream? Okay, yeah, a little bit. Okay. Let's see. What poll? Give me suggestions for polls that I can post. Dun 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 dun. Let's see, done. Maybe like a 50 sun celebration theme. Let's see. I feel like that's more of a Q&A question. And that's weird that I can't ask Q&A questions. What should I do for a 500 subs? Requests. Play game. Just talk with. Let's try play games. Just talk with the community, or keep working. Start poll. That's that. There we go. There we go. That's something I had to lay down. Okay, so let me do this because this looks good. Bam. Just like that. Shoo, shoo. Okay. Why is this so... It's taking forever. But I gotta Gotta wait it out. I feel like this needs to be lower. Right? There we go. Which comic you will be streaming? I think I'll keep streaming Just a Reaper until I'm done with the chapter, and then when I'm done with the chapter, I will take like a 3-day break, and then I'll work on Chimera Island. You, YouTube seems to really like Chimera Island. Oh, which comic would you like? Well. Oh, that was a streaming suggestion. Which comic will you be streaming? I think with the concurrent viewers, they wouldn't know which comic is which. So if I just said names, they wouldn't really know what that would mean. Okay, now this looks a little bit better. Here we go. Let me just finish that. So I would be like, Man, I love digital art. Be able to fix these mess ups, these mishaps, these mistakes, and make slight tweaks to make things a little bit better. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, GT, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Remember me? I'm trying to remember. I think if you jog my memory, I will. I'll remember a lot better. Because I got you because I modded you for a reason. No. Help me remember, because I want you to be remembered. That I said I'd go to GameStop. Sort of. What else? Let me work on this. I go to game. What was the game? What was the context of the GameStop comment? I remember context. Hopefully better. Okay, I remember. You said I wanted to draw. Okay, I remember. Yeah, I think you were there. If you were there when I reached 580 subscribers, I believe. And I just surpassed that quicker, more like way quicker than I imagined. But yeah, I remember. Oh, you're getting excited for? No, it was 500. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean those two milestones were pretty close to each other. In all fairness, But yeah, show up on the next stream and I will finally draw Luffy live. Be large and in charge. Because we finally did it. I think the next milestone will probably be drawing. Will probably be 1,000 subscribers. What about Scooby? Yeah, just show up on the live in about an hour, and I'll draw Scooby too. Scoopert Doopert. Oh, what time are you gonna be live in Ontario? What time is it right now for you, GT? What time is it? Because I'm gonna be streaming at like 1 p.m. Eastern time, and that's like about an hour from now, almost an hour from now. Oh yeah, so we're on the same time zone. No, yeah, we're on the same. Yeah, right now it's like 11:41. That's 11:42 over here. So I'll just be streaming it in like 1 p.m. I do intend to stream for like an hour, though. So, and it depends. It depends on like the turnout of the celebration. If I have like a large attendance, then I'll probably stream for a lot longer. But if small turnout, I'll do it for an hour. So draw everybody's requests and do a community post to celebrate everybody, celebrate the occasion. Are you going to sell your comics? Oh, yeah. I have my comics for sale on my website, and they are also on Amazon. I'm trying to sell my single issue, like the single issues of Let's Go Metal Hero in the first chapter. Yeah, in the first chapter of first issue of Just a Reaper. But like I know the co-creator Matt. We haven't really talked about like how I'm gonna sell Just a Reaper on the website. I just have like single issues just sitting in my room, and I'm thinking about shipping them, like just putting them up on my website so I can ship them out to people. So we'll see what's going on over there. Well, we'll see what I plan to do. Honestly. But yeah, I do have my physical my books to sell for physically. Oh yeah, and digitally. I also sell my comics digitally. And you can, and with my digital comics, I have the author's notes, so like behind the scenes stuff, so people can see like what my thought process while creating the chapter, and other probably production stuff as well. Production images as well. It's just some nice little nifty bonus content. What I'm going to do for like the majority of my with all of the bonus content going forward with every paid copy is include the thumbnails, because I draw all my thumbnails traditionally, and I'm just gonna scan all my thumbnails of the chapter so people can see it and play a little game to spot the difference between like every page with every chapter. And it's another insight of like how I do things. Also with the I usually plan out 4 alternatives for comic covers, and then I would just go online and ask people, yeah, which is the most appealing cover, and I draw the most appealing cover. That's usually what I do. And now when you have the book, you can see it forever. That's the plan though. Let me do this right here.
My my friends and I love comics. We made our own comics. That's awesome.
Are you selling your own comics? Or where do you post your comics actually? Christmas Bush is back. Hello. Hello, hello. Bush the Bully is back. Oh, what? What? Bush, be nice. I remember on like a previous live stream, I was talking to Flues, and Flues was like, "Oh man, that one person in the live stream made me upset," and I was like, "Oh yeah." It was like, I was like, "Oh wow." Some jokes do not translate well, I guess. Oh. Okay, so what I plan on doing over here is this tree is overlapping. So what does remember? I think it's remember me or something. Actually, let me see if I can do like foreshorten this a little bit more. Narrow out the sides a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I guess everybody has better memories than me. Gosh. Rub it in. Okay, what should I name the the celebration stream so I can get more people jumping in. I'll take any I will take suggestions. What should I name the celebration stream? Young Buddha, half K comic stream? Join and you will be a modder. Oh man, that's good. Join this stream and win $1,000. Perfect. Manga artists will draw anything you want. That's misleading. But manga artists taking art requests. But I can work with that. I can work with that. Manga artists taking art requests. Mislead the viewers. Yeah, that's what you do. You just lie. You think people do that? You want me to lie on the internet? What was that Arthur meme? You think you could just do that? You think people do that? Just lie on the internet? Like, no way. People don't lie on the internet. Yes. Wait, dang it. That's the wrong layer. It's not that bad. I can work with this.
Like, I'm massive the gambler. Okay.
Okay. We're so close to the end of the stream. And then I can finally eat lunch. Wait, which is this? What? Okay, right. There we go. Merge. What is the origin of the Christmas bush name? Cat GT, I'm going to Orlando in 20 minutes. You enjoy your time in Orlando. Okay, what does this look like without the guidelines? This is looking pretty good. Looking way better.
How do you draw in Blender?
This isn't Blender. This is Clip Studio. And I think the way you draw in Blender is using the grease pencil tool. I know they improved the grease pencil tool throughout the years with Blender 3.0.
Oh no, I just chose it out the blue. That's my email address and it kind of stuck.
I do have a Discord, but yeah.
All right, let me link my Discord. My Discord is essentially dead. uh Let me see. But whatever. There we go. Whatever.
But anyway, it is time to sign off. I appreciate everybody for coming out. I feel like I've done some pretty good progress in terms of the backgrounds. But, and with that being said, I'm going to sit down, eat food, and then come back an hour later. Alright, y'all take care.